All right, it's Seamus for the Todd and Aaron Morning Show, B98.7. We're here talking with Kelly Clarkson and Clay Aiken at the Delta Center. And all these questions I was just explaining to you guys come from listeners. So we decided to let the listeners choose what questions we would ask you guys during the interview here. First question is for both of you guys. This comes from Stephanie Brown from West Valley, and she wants to know what you guys do to relax. Kelly?
I write. So, like, for instance, last night I wrote like 4 songs.
So you must be really relaxed.
I was really stressed. So, no, that's what I do. Whenever I'm stressed, that's how I relax. I write about it. So, that's what I do.
I sleep. I go into my hotel room and I pull up the covers and I'm out until I have to leave for the venue the next day. So I pretty much do as little as possible. That's what, to me, that's relaxing. No sound, no noise, no people. And that works for me.
How hard is this job? I know everyone thinks you guys are living the life right now. You're traveling all over the country and doing this, and that's people's perception of it. But how hard is it really on a day-to-day basis?
I don't know that it's hard. I mean, it's not really a difficult job. We're both doing things that we love to do. But I think the only thing about it that's complicated is, I mean, the schedule is kind of rigorous. You don't know when you're going to, we have interviews from here to here, and then we have press with newspapers from here to here, and then we have to go on stage and do our thing, and then we're on the bus, and we have to live on a bus for 10 hours, So the schedule's a little bit rigorous.
I'm just kidding.
Living on a bus with me is hard?
I'm just kidding.
This
I'm
interview's
just kidding.
over with, Kelly.
I'm just
you
kidding.
You may go.
I'm so kidding. I'm so kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay.
I like him. Okay.
All right, from Evan, she says it now. From Evan Huff, do you think that stardom, because you guys are both huge stars, has it changed you in any way that you've noticed, or does it seem like you're still the same person?
I mean, you can't, I don't know, with any job you get, I mean, it's new, so you change a little bit, but I mean, I think it's just, I've gotten a lot smarter, especially just because I've done this, I don't know, for like the past 2 years, and I was just talking, with my management outside, and I was like, wow, just watching, I got the DVDs of my show. I just got them, I'd never seen them before, and just watching the show, and like, seeing me now, like, I'm so different, kind of, like, on stage, but still the same person. I'm still an idiot, which you can very well see in the show and now. And I'll hit him now, yeah. And, yeah, I think just smarter. I think I got a little bit more wise.
I think, like you said, with any job, you have to learn to do it well. In order to do it well, you have to adapt. And I think that's probably the thing that we both have done, is we've learned to adapt to our new environment. We've learned to adapt to our new lifestyle. For me, I think probably more so than Kelly. I think the downside to my adaptation is I am a little more hesitant around people who I don't know a little bit more now, and I hate that I do that sometimes, because I used to be the type of person who could meet anybody and make friends and just that type of thing, and now I am a little more hesitant. I think that's part of not knowing where I am, this new environment I'm in. I'm not really sure of. Kelly's better with being more personable. But
that's part of the job, though. I mean, that's part of this job. That is kind of a downside. You kind of have to be guarded a little bit because you have a lot of money and people know you, and so it's kind of a big red target. So.
All right, and on to my favorite question. This one is for Clay. This is from Josie Ung. I have no idea where she's from. This is not her area code, but she was just wondering if Clay would ever consider singing on a Billy Graham crusade. It just seems that he would be doing such a great service if he could. Do you know what a Billy Graham crusade is? Have you ever heard of that?
I think that I'm not sure that that's necessarily something in our future. I think that I'm blessed to work with Kelly, who feels the same way a lot of times. We both want to be positive role models in what we're doing, and I think there are a number of ways that you can do that. I think that for me, the best ministry that I can give is to be a positive role model to a population of people who necessarily don't get that message a lot of times. I think a lot of times the people who go to Billy Graham crusades often are,
they have the message.
They've
right?
got the message.
They've gotten it.
You're preaching to the choir,
yes,
And I think that where Kelly and I both are we're in a position now where we can set an example for people who need it set for them, and so that's really how I want to continue to do my thing. That's more important to me, is to be able to set an example and do good and show love and happiness and all good, warm and fuzzy things to people who don't to people who don't necessarily. Are you laughing at me? Because I said fuzzy things?
I am.
Because I could say mean things right now.
Go ahead.
All right. This one, you have a fuzzy back. That was awesome. All right, okay, Kelly, do you think?
You know.
All right, Kelly, now this one is an American Idol question. I don't know if that's taboo or not. I'm sure that they just asking, do you think it's going to now? Okay, I'll edit that part out. Kelly, do you think that the judges this year on American Idol are being harder on the singers than they were because you guys turned out so good and were just so good? It doesn't seem like this year's that there's a Kelly Clarkson or Clay Aiken in the group.
I think after I didn't see, like, I can't really talk because I didn't see a lot of the second season. I haven't seen a whole lot of this season, but I think just watching a little bit, it's different. Everything's different from the first time, so you can't really ask me because we didn't know the show was going to be that big. All these people coming to the competition, even on the second season and third season, they knew, look, wow, that worked. Like, you know, so it's different.
I think exactly what you're saying. People are coming in more prepared, and so what you end up seeing is we're seeing people who have they have a niche. They know where they're good. You know, the people on Kelly's season were just really generally good singers who they wanted to sing. They didn't care what they sang. I mean, they just wanted to sing.
I cared what I sang.
But a lot of people didn't. You know, they didn't necessarily have a niche to where they were going to be. They were great singers. And this year, you're seeing people like Fantasia, who has a specific sound,
right,
and LaToya, who has a specific place where she could be. And I think that people are coming into it a lot more prepared and more experienced this year. And so they might not be generally like well-rounded, the best singers in the world, but they're really good at what they do because they knew what they were getting into when they came into this, and they came in prepared and educated.
You guys are awesome. They're cutting me off.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
So much. You guys are great.
No.
I like the fuzzy things. Okay. Fuzzy things. No, you guys are really good. You guys
go ahead and like it all you want.
I can't imagine having to do these all day.